Peace, and what's up, ma? What's going on? What's going on? My truth and balance in the house, in her house. Whoa, that's how we do right here. What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's going on? Beautiful skin. Appreciate love that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate love that. I call it melanin magic. I call it the magic of melanin, right? That's what I call it. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this air on because it's a little hot in here. Melanin magic up in here. What's poppin', y'all? What's going on? What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing this beautiful evening? Peace into everybody in the building. Peace into everybody in the chat. My eye, I see you, Queen Nadine. Nanny Numbnuts, I guess. Jacorsha, peace. What's going on? What's going on, Reflection? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well this evening. What's it called? Such a beautiful, beautiful day. What y'all want to learn today? What y'all want to learn today? Let's see. Look, today I'm going to what's it called? It's all about y'all, you feel me? It's all about y'all. It's always been about y'all. Tell you the truth. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? I got a little few things to show y'all, you know what I'm saying? Not too much, just a little something for y'all. Little light work. But tomorrow I'm gonna come in and do a presentation. I might do it on YouTube, honestly. I might do it on YouTube because YouTube makes it easier to share stuff, you feel me? What's it called? YouTube makes it easier to share stuff, so I might do that presentation on YouTube, honestly. Love the what's up, Lucy in the Sky? What's going on? You've been hitting us hard with your posts. Have I? What's up, Lucy in the Sky? What's going on? You've been hitting us hard with your posts. Have I? Have I? I don't know. Rising Goddess, what's going on? What's going on? Cacao, I see you, Rising Goddess. Please tap the screen for real. Are you in Egypt or something? Nanny Numbnuts? Yeah, I'm in Egypt. What you talking about? This is Egypt. America is Egypt. Matter of fact, they call me King Conscious over here, okay? They call me King Conscious, okay? Let me put my crown on, King Conscious. This is who I am. The King of Conscious Egypt, okay? King Conscious, baby. Yes. Bobby too cute. I don't even want to say that shit. But you talking about, what's it called? You talking about Yaki Awakened? Bobby too cute? Are you talking about Bobby Awakened? Driscoll. Give you rings like Red Bull. I see my connection's messing up. Is everything good on your side? My connection keeps going in and out. Trying to keep me firm and strong. Yeah. Oh, Darren Bond, hold on, Darren. Hold on, Darren. Please don't send none of that. Please don't send none of that, bro. Please don't send none of that, cause I don't get none of it, man. That's all TikTok. That's all TikTok. Please don't send any of that. TikTok gets that. I don't want to give TikTok any money whatsoever. These people are already taking so much from our people. You know what I'm saying? Do not give any gifts whatsoever. Just tap the screens. Just tap the screens. That's it. That's all I ask. Tap the screens. I'm not giving TikTok anything. Forget TikTok. So please, no gifts. Just hit the screens. Just tap the screens, please. Give me the energy in me. Trying to keep me firm. Me my enemy. All right. Someone talked about Yaki Awakened. I have nothing bad to say about Yaki Awakened. I have nothing bad to say about Yaki Awakened. I really don't. I cannot speak on Yaki Awakened because I haven't not done enough research on Yaki Awakened to know what is going on with Yaki Awakened. I'm Yaki Awakened to know what is going on with Yaki Awakened. I'm going to say his information from what I've heard thus far, and I haven't heard too much information from him. I haven't heard too much information from Yaki Awakened, but from the information that I've heard thus far, he's pretty legit. Now, again, unless I go deeper into a person and see what's going on, I can't speak on it. I cannot speak on it. Yo, my screen, my shit's really messing up, y'all. So, I cannot speak on Yaki Awakened. I could do more research on him, but there's no reason to. There's no reason to. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta block a hater right quick. I really gotta block a hater right quick. I'm about to read y'all something. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, I reloaded. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, like he around with the whole documentary, but Sebi is dead. I'm gonna tell you this. What about the train derailments and how the? I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. It's funny that you say that. Bobby Too Cute. It's funny you say that, right? Because again, I speak when I come in, I always think about numbers. I always think about numbers. You know what I'm saying? Numerology, gematria, and symbolism, right? So when he came out, right, he basically said there's been 3 attempts on his life, right? He said there has been 3 attempts on his life and they were unsuccessful. But then again, the number 3, why the number 3? I just want to know. Now, again, I'm not saying that the dude is bad and everything like that, but it goes to show you that there must be something going on, because Yaki is a well successful person, well successful, right? There's a lot of people in the community. There's a lot of people in the community that I do not watch, in the melanated community that I do not watch, that I do not trust. I always trust my intuition. I always trust my intuition. There's this YouTube guy that his name is what's it called? Black Magic 363, I believe is Black Magic 363. And this dude has like a cult of people coming into his YouTube. I don't subscribe to him, but I've watched some of his stuff, and there's only a selective few of people that come on his live, right? And then what I believe he does is he like they purposely tell him to pick certain individuals to come to his live and speak on certain things, okay? And again, it's in his name, Black Magic. Okay, so when it comes to Yaki Awaken, it's very suspicious, to the point that he has a documentary out. He's able to come out and speak about all these things, and yet he's still out there putting information. He's still successful in this sense, right? But yeah, exactly. Dr. Sebi is basically done, and not to mention Dr. Sebi's son came out with this new healing thing that's supposed to basically, I think, cure baldness or heal baldness, and that has like shilajit in it and all these type of things. But he went to prison for it, and now he's fighting a case for it. Okay, so obviously what I basically think was going on is maybe Yaki Awakening is breaking off the government. I have no idea. Maybe he's also gatekeeping information. I have no idea. Again, I haven't dived into him more in order to figure stuff out. But just so you know, what's going on, Rita? Peace in. But just to let you know, when I do dive into people, man, I bring everything. I go hard. You know what I'm saying? I go hard. Just like how I was able to, decipher that Rashad Jamal is basically a Freemason puppet who's basically deceiving people. I'm not saying deceiving people, but basically extracting energy out of you guys through currency, and there's plenty other more people in the melanated community that's doing that. Not just Rashad Jamal, but plenty of people in the melanated community are doing that. So this is what I see. I'm not. Can you do one on Dr. Umar? I already know Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar is already he's a Freemason. I'm gonna let you know that. He's definitely a Freemason. I spoke briefly on him. Let me tell you this. Anybody that speaks in favor of melanated people and they're able to do this so freely, you gotta see there's an agenda behind it, right? You gotta see there's an agenda behind it. And for one, I always see what's going on deeper behind the scenes. Okay, like I said, I have a very strong intuition. I trust my intuition, and whenever I trust my intuition, I go do some deeper work into these people, and then I find stuff. What's going on, Sen? Peace, God, peace. So I wanna read. Hold on, let me see. Try to get this shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me. What's it called? Cloud Therapeutics, man. Go check out my YouTube, man. I did a live exposing Rashad Jamal. I did a live exposing Rashad Jamal to the point that Rashad Jamal, even, I don't know if you've heard, I don't know if you've seen the news article of basically him saying that they had this dude who basically said that he started a cult, and because he started a cult, he was in his room binge watching Jamal Rashad's documentary and basically took a samurai sword and basically went to go unalive his mother. But when you look at the sword has no blood in it whatsoever. Not to mention the dude that went to unalive his mother, he was in one of his music videos. He was in his music video. So go check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. I expose Rashad Jamal. Again, y'all gotta be careful because I've said this over and over again, man. The point of this is to stop you from doing you. The point of this is to stop you from doing your shadow work. Because once you stop doing that, then you're focusing on this other person. You're focusing on this other person and the materials and the things that this person's released. Then you stop working on yourself, and this is when you cease to awake from this illusion that we are creating. Remember, we are literally in an illusion. We are literally in a sleep. We're under a sleep spell. Okay, that's being propagated from Saturn through the moon matrix, and then being on here. What's it called? Louis Farrakhan is a straight up Freemason agent. He's definitely been chipped. Louis Farrakhan is a chip Freemason. Even in his last live, when he was talking about Kanye West, he had the Freemason colors on, so you can tell. So Louis Farrakhan is a Freemason agent. He's been gutted by those people, by the deep state. So yeah. But check this out. I want to read this to y'all. Yeah, y'all again, man. If you see these people in your face spreading information like this, y'all gotta be careful, right? Me, I put information out there. I don't have a huge following. On TikTok, hold on, can you answer the question if possible about the train derailments and what to do to stay safe? Okay. I'm gonna answer this question, Miss Mizzy. First of all, thank you for joining into the live. When it comes to the train derailments, right? When it comes to the train derailments, y'all gotta understand, we are on the verge of this great reset. Okay, we are on this verge of this great reset. Okay, because they know these beings that are running this world through these first of all, these Freemasons, right? These deep state. The Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the Council of the Council of 300, right? The 13 elite family. They know their time is here. Their end is here, and they know that they cannot have this planet. So what they're doing is, because of the higher nature, right? You have the Anunnaki that runs this matrix, right? The melanated Anunnaki, the Draco Black Anunnaki that runs this matrix, right? Then you have the Nordics. Then you have the Nordics, the tall whites, the Pleiadians. Okay. Then you have the Greys and the reptilians. Okay, the Archons that are underneath. So they are trying to leave this matrix. Those the people who run this world, not the reptilians. I mean, not the reptilians, the Anunnaki, because they're already out of this matrix. They're actually in Saturn running this matrix via the reptiles and the Dracos and the reptile. Well, not the reptiles, the Greys and whatnot, right? So, in order for them to try to leave this matrix, no gifts, please, no gifts. Just hit the like button. I don't want no gifts. This all that goes to TikTok. So, in order for them to leave this matrix, right, what the Draconians and what the Black Draconians have told them, right, because everything at the top starts with melanated people. So it is the evil melanated. It is not evil, but the people who are basically our ancestors who have been usurping us for energy. So we are in an energy extraction matrix. We have been put under a sleep spell through this energy extraction matrix. So we're all dreaming this illusion, this reality right now, and because of this, they are extracting our energy for this. So what they have been told by these Draco reptilians is basically, in order for you to leave this realm, you need to do as many sacrifices as possible. Okay. So what they're doing is they are basically setting up the country, not just the country, but the world as a place to do sacrifices, right? So now what do you got to do? You got to take out the power sources. You got to take out the water sources. You got to contaminate the air. That's why all this shit is going on right now, because they know they're at the end of their cycle. We are near the 26,000 year cycle, actually 25,920 years to be exact, year cycle, where basically the solar flares are going to come over and basically decimate all the artificial intelligence. Okay, so now majority of these beings are ran by artificial intelligence. I played this video a couple of days ago where there's a CIA document that came out that says only 7 billion out of the 8 billion people are artificial. Okay, so again, I told y'all this before. Just look around you guys. Everybody is a dead end. Everybody's seemingly dead. This is why through the U.S. government, the Vatican, and through London, you know what I'm saying? Especially the Vatican, they created this dead entity paper script, right? The Straw Man Act, because around you have dead people. So they made you a dead person as well, a dead entity, unless you go ahead and get your sovereign state, your sovereign steel, to become a living entity, a sovereign being within the dead AI artificial. Because why? Artificial intelligence has no soul. So they're basically classifying you as a dead entity unless you go out and tell them that you are a living being, okay? You get all these paperwork and tell them that you are a living being. Until then, they classify you as a dead entity. So again, because artificial intelligence has no soul. So in that sense, they know that they themselves are dead entities as well. Why? Right? Because they're artificial, right? Because you guys ever heard about the Cabbage Patch Kids, right? The Cabbage Patch Kids, who basically all these clone children magically appeared out of nowhere. Pardon me, guys. I have these fruit flies because I've been juicing and shit. But so all these Cabbage Patch children just came out of nowhere. These incubator babies came out of nowhere, and they basically started being these incubator babies. Once they grew up, they started placing them to different places around society, and then when they grew up, all these mysterious buildings, which basically were created by Freemasons and whatnot, they started harboring and taking in these created entities and started placing them in higher places of power, right? This is and then because they are clone created entities, NPCs and whatnot, they have no empathy, right? They have no empathy, they have no sympathy, so they cannot correlate with your emotions. This is why whenever these things get done by these individuals, they can't relate to you. So they can't relate to you being poor. They can't relate to you to having death in your family. They can't relate to anybody dying. They can't relate to you being starving. They can't relate to none of that because they have no empathy. They have no emotions. So again, in order to make this a successful ass energy extraction matrix, you need these type of people in these positions in order to keep this shit going, right? So this is what's been happening. That's a long ass winded answer. I don't know if I answered this yet correctly, but yeah. So that's exactly what I had. A cabbage package, dog. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can play this for y'all. I don't know if y'all seen the Cabbage Patch series or whatnot, but that's exactly what it is. I don't know. Hold on. Have y'all seen that though? Have y'all seen it? Let me see. Okay, so again, what's going on, Nachos? So with the derailments that's taking place, right? So now they're trying to poison off the planet because again, they cannot have it. They cannot have it. They will never be able to have it, right? The only thing that you can do is maintain your safety. Have it. They will never be able to have it, right? The only thing that you can do is maintain your safety. The only thing that maintain your safety. Hello, yo. What's going on, man? Yo, they're messing with my connection, y'all. They're messing with my connection. They're messing with my connection. Okay. So they're messing with my connection, y'all. They are turning off I have this green indicator light at the top of my screen, and I have really great Wi-Fi. And every so often they're turning it off and on. I'm not doing this, okay? I'm not doing this. That's them. But so damn, what was I saying? So okay, like I was saying, right? This is nothing new. This information that's going on is nothing new. There's been plenty of people that came out over the years that has been saying that these people have been doing this to our planet, and they're going to continue to do this to our planet because they cannot have this planet. So you know what I'm saying? In a sense, y'all should have been ready. Y'all should have been ready for this because this is the end. This is the end of the cycle. This is the end of the cycle. They always tell you about this, right? The earth, there's two earths that are coinciding at the same time. You have a physical earth and you have a metaphysical earth. Okay. Right now we are stuck in this physical earth, but now with the solar flare that's coming in, it's going to give us the opportunity to be metaphysical, to separate from this physical entity. Okay. Where we are, subjugated to all time, space, and matter in this physical reality, where we basically lose our metaphysical abilities or our gifts that basically were entitled to us. And then because of the Anunnaki that came down here and basically capped off our chromosome, which Enki and Enlil, when they made the new human beings, right? And then they tricked us in from going in from the old human beings to the new human beings. It's kind of like leaving your old computer, right? It's kind of like they tell you it's leaving the Windows computer and then accessing the Mac computer. But what they didn't tell you is they capped the Mac computer at a certain processing speed where you're not going to be able to have all your abilities. And because the new bodies look better than what they should, now you're like, oh shit, I'm about to go into this. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, here we are at the end of it, right? So what I was saying is, a lot of quote unquote conspiracy theorists was saying these things a long time ago, but people chose not to believe in it. I should walk around with my gas mask. I'm not going to tell you what or what not to do. If you feel that the area that you are in is unsafe, is not safe for you, then I would recommend that. I would recommend walking around with the gas mask if you feel like the area is not safe for you. If you hear about people in your area, falling down and, feeling lightheaded and whatnot, then I would recommend doing that. Okay. I'm going to say, have you been hearing people talk about this type of things in your area? Since I was late, what about Rizza? Oh, Rizza Islam is just look at his name himself. Rizza, Ezra, look at this Rizza Islam. Look at Steve Urkel. Do you know Rizza Islam? Hold on, let me see. Matter of fact, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to play a video on Rizza Islam right now. Hold on. Cause I'm not the only one, boy. And I did this research for myself. Hold on, y'all. Check this out, right? Now, I'm gonna play this video for y'all. With young Pharaoh, who exposes Rizza Islam, right? And this is a couple of this took place this year, but Rizza Islam has been doing this for a while, right? And what's it called? Again, a lot of these melanated entities who got in these high powers where they're able to come around, you got to understand, these people, it's not just the six major corporations that run your news, your music, your entertainment, your movies, your television shows and whatnot. It is the majority of the things that is being broadcasted unto you. So if you see these people like that, so it's like, you got to ask yourself, how did they get there? How did they get there? And what did they use in order to get there? So I'm about to show y'all this video with young Pharaoh right quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me clean this. Let me clean this right quick. All right. Now, someone said about Young Pharaoh. I'm gonna tell you this: I think Young Pharaoh is very traumatized, right? Young Pharaoh has been very traumatized, and I believe this is not the Young Pharaoh that we know. Okay, let's play this right quick.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room. I've heard a few of Rizza's interviews, you know what I'm saying? What I've gathered from him as far as when it's disease, you know, he's anti-government, you know what I'm saying? You're anti-government, you know. Like, it just seems like I sense genuineness from him and wanting to help the community. He also goes by Rizza Islam. So, like, if you put Islam in the back of your name, that's like, you know, you standing on Islam. And so, I guess my question is, what's wrong with him, you know, having been a part of the scientific community before joining Islam?
Yes, sir. Okay, now, I do want to say this, just for discipline purposes. I'm not anti-government, not a black extremist. I'm anti-corruption, right? Now, as the leader of the black community and as a military level general, I'm not going to never try to throw nothing on no dirt on no man. I will say this about Rizza Islam as far as what is wrong with him. The reason I even know who Rizza Islam is, right, is because he slid in my son's mom's DMs and said he would kill my kids. I never knew who that man even was. That's what made me get on it. So, why he slid in her DMs and said that, I have no clue. I guess the Nation of Islam has a problem with up-and-coming black speakers in the community, and they feel like they got to be the only ones who the conscious people. So I guess they tried to bully me and suppress me. So I just want to let you know why I have a problem with him before I answer the rest of that question.
Right.
He slid in my son's, so you don't think I'm just attacking a random man being a hater.
Right.
This would even make me do my research on him. He slid in my son's mom's DM and basically was like, him and Ben X. And was like, they were
Brother Ben.
Yeah, Brother Ben. This how I know who they is. This how I got on they. If it wasn't for them doing that, we would have never had a conversation. So they slid in my son's mom's DM and basically was like, you know, they killed me and my kids and her, and I basically need to sit like get off the scene type. So I guess they was trying to like, it's like, let's say we hustle, I'm getting money and I'm coming up. And the big who think he the biggest on the block, he gonna try to approach me like, man, you need to get off the block because I'm gonna get them. That's basically what they tried to do.
Right. So
I called Rizza, and this is all factual. I don't fuck if he say it ain't happened or not. I ain't gonna lie on Buddha. I put it on Buddha. So this is how it went down. So they said they didn't want to fight. So you know what I'm saying. I hope they don't see this interview and try to get rah because they already said they didn't want no smoke. So don't plug me because you know I'll get their head off. But with that being said. So I called a nigga on the phone, and I said, yo, it was me, him, and Ben. I put him in a group message. Now, I don't have the Instagram page anymore, or else I'll be able to show you.
And before you go there, I'm just curious. So when he slid in your son's mom's DMs, was he like, that was his way of trying to shoot? Or was he like...
He was threatening.
Was he for real?
He was threatening.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he was for real, but I wouldn't slide in your DMs and threaten you or your kids for no reason. I don't know you. Never had a conversation with you. You know I exist. I don't know that you exist. So you watching me, I'm not watching you. And then you come out of nowhere saying, basically, if I don't be quiet about what I'm talking about, which mind you, I had said nothing about the Nation of Islam yet. Right. They approached me. So basically, you're trying to bully me off the scene of the conscious community, and I'm not a part of the conscious community. I've never been a part of the conscious community. So you worried about a spot that I don't even want. And I guess your draw card was threaten him and his kids and see what he say. Now, little to Rizza Islam know and Ben X know, because if you just watching me on the internet, you would think I was a nerd. But little do they know, I was a man since I was 15 years old, and I probably accurately have over 50 for sure. So little do you know, you slide in my DMs talking about you and me, that ain't about nothing to me. That ain't about nothing to me. I grew up in maximum facilities. So I've been in maximum since I was 16. I done seen more than you could want to see. So I called Rizza, I slide in Rizza and Ben X DMs on the phone. I mean on Instagram, real gentleman. I ain't get rah-rah. And I said, hey, let's all hop on the phone because I seen what you just said about my son to my baby mother. So slide your number. We ain't gonna do no internet. We gonna get on the phone. So we get on the three-way, and like I said, I put this on Buddha. I look you dead in your eyes and tell you the whole story. We get on the three-way. I told Ben X and Rizza, I said, we on the three, I said, we all on the phone? I said, I ain't recording this, you record it? Because I'm not recording this call. So once we confirmed that we wasn't recording it, I said, listen to me. Are you serious about them threats that you made? Because it's a mosque right around the corner. I will go kill everybody in that motherfucking mosque. You think I give a fuck about you talking about you from the NOI? I don't give a fuck about none of that. You fruit of the Islam, none of that. I don't know who the kids you think you threatening. I don't know if this is what y'all normally do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all just normally wake up and slide niggas DMs and say you gonna for their kids. Not mine. I go ham for my kids. I go ham. So boom, they get to pumping. So Rizza Islam like, no, brother, I apologize. So I told Rizza, I said, listen, bro, I'm still on parole right now. I'm on parole right now. So I'm like, I'm on parole right now. Like, you talking to me like I'm not a felon. Like, you need to do your research on people before you just start threatening them. That's like me walking in the bullpen saying, I'll whoop anybody in the bullpen. You don't know who in this bullpen and what they in here for. Mike Tyson could be in the bullpen. You can't beat Mike Tyson. So, with an average person can't, I ain't gonna lie, I think I could shake Mike Tyson. But long story short, so I'm just giving them the background. And I'm like, I'm on parole right now. Like, you know how long I've been... Like, you gonna slide in my son mom DM talking about you would do what? So I said, yo, y'all just want to link up? Y'all want to link up? So boom, they copped out. Now Rizza.
Hold on.
Now Rizza is doing most of the talking. Ben X is just sitting there. So I'm like, Ben X. I tell Ben X, I'm like, you obviously are the non-aggressive person. So you need to stop following behind. It's like him that just like that, because you won't even have no balls to say nothing on the phone. So I know if I see you in person, you ain't gonna want to fight. So you need to stop following behind like Rizza, because Rizza will get you up. So now what happened was, boom, we on the jack. So now Rizza like, yo, he was like, listen, man, I don't want the community to see us fighting, this, that, and the third. We black brothers, I apologize. They apologize. And then I'm like, listen, bro, I don't play about my kids. I'm like, if you would have slid in my son mom DM and said something about me, I swear to God, I would have ignored it. Just talk about me every day. But when you get to talking about you going to my kids, this, that, and third, and I already don't with the NOI, because the nigga that set me up to go upstate for his gun was from the NOI. So they already got a bad taste in my mouth from doing grind, because I just did a state bid around with a nigga that's a NOI. So I already got a bad taste in my mouth. So now, boom. Rizza was like, yo, let's get on, and I know this is long as hell, but I'm just catching you up so I can answer your question. So Rizza like, yo, let's get on YouTube, and he was like, man, let's let the people know that we not beefing, because everybody at this time know it's up. So I'm like, cool, so we get on YouTube, and I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, he apologized. I'm like, on my behalf, I apologize. I don't want the community to think that black men are out here fighting like we don't got no sense. And we squashed it. And then he tried to take that and flip it like they bitched me or something, or like they made me apologize. So I'm like, bro, don't play with me, bro. Like, don't play with me like you don't know everything I said to you on the phone. And I ain't capping because he not. If he was standing right here, I probably hit this motherfucker with this sword. But if he was standing right here, I would say it right to the face. So I'm like, bro, don't get on the internet and start capping, acting like you made me apologize when I'm the one that got you on the three-way. I'm the one that put the pressure on you. I'm the reason that you even said let's get on YouTube, because I was ready to meet up in person and just build. And then I'm like, cool. So now after that, this is why I'm gonna say it's an issue with that. So now after that, I'm like, let me see who this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this? Because obviously this is setup vibes. So when I start digging into it, I figure out, oh, you're not even a real member of the NOI. You're a Scientologist. So now I'm like, who sent you? So now here's my issue with that, right? He might have changed his heart a year ago or a week ago, and he may truly be genuine today. I'm not here to say that a man doesn't have the ability to evaluate his own character. My issue is, be honest about how you started off. You feel what I'm saying? I started off as a hustler, and today I'm an attorney and a doctor and a teacher. But be honest about where you started at. If you're a female, if you started off as, don't say that. Today might be a lawyer, but you started as, for Rizza, you started off scamming this community. That is how you came into the community. So if I didn't know, even if it wasn't him personally, if it was just another, bro, that's like me and you asked me, if you got your nephew with you, and you asked me as a man to man, yo, do you trust my nephew going in the room with this man? You want me to tell you his origins. So like I said, I'm not a hater. I don't care if Rizza become a trillionaire next week. I don't give a. But my issue is with him, don't come amongst the people as if you have so much care and concern for the people, because in reality, you only doing that because you got caught scamming the people. I got indictment right here. They still got an open case in California right here. This is 2 different times. So you scam people in LA out of the housing vouchers, and then you got caught scamming again doing medical insurance fraud. And now all of a sudden it's the white man and it's the white man. So my issue with black people is, right, I'm not saying white people don't be doing janky. But what I'm saying is the reason we can't really see what's going on in the world because you got just yelling the white man, the white man, the white man in your face. But really they're doing the same, or if not worse, what they're accusing the white man of. So how is you getting on the internet talking about this, that, and the third and the white man? You scammed. You scammed people that didn't have money, had them thinking they was going to be able to pay cheap. You already know how high that rent is in California. You give them housing vouchers thinking that it'll give them $1,500 off their rent. They didn't give you $1,500, they going to the joint, they talking about it's fake. So you came and did that. The white man ain't do that. You came and did the medical insurance fraud where they made, what, $1 million and some change.
You hear that?
Talking about this guy. And then it's like,
to melanated people.
Not thinking now, if you a high school football player and you was finna go to college, because who's to say now, I'm looking at your paperwork and it say you had a drug or an alcohol problem and you really didn't even have them. So my thing is, he might be a legitimate man now, but he wasn't a legitimate man out the gate. On top of the fact, you slid in my people's DMs when I didn't even know you and threatened to my kids. What kind of grown man is we supposed to be trusting with kids, and you're threatening to kids, black kids at that, even if you don't like them. And like I said, I've been in the street. Everybody know his rules. If you catch a lacking, you don't shoot him like with his kids. Everybody know that. That's not even no secret. That's why mad at young now because they out here just shooting and don't know who they shooting. So for me, it would be hard for me to believe that you legitimately give a f about black people and black youth when my interactions with you come from you threatening black youth that you did not know. And even if you did not like me, there's no way you're going to tell me you didn't like my son. My son just turned 5, so at the time he had to be 1 or 2. So there's nothing he could have did to you. So he could miss me with that. He's a scammer on 2 different occasions. So you can't get out here and talk about the black dollar and what the white man is doing with the black dollar. What you was doing with the black dollar. You was scamming it and then giving it to the white man. So to me, you watching this, and I would tell you right here, if you were standing right here, but even if you're not more, you started off as you would never get a certain level of respect in my eyes. Ben X, I feel like Ben X is just one of them that's just following behind the wrong. I feel like Ben X got some potential to be somebody, but Ben X got to stop. It's one of them situations where you the little brother and your older brother is on some bush, you still following behind him even though you see him on some. So my thing on Ben X before we keep this pushing would just be your own man. Be your own man, because following behind him ain't gonna get you nowhere. But that's all it's gonna do, because he ain't doing nothing for himself but just starting problems that he don't want. And no disrespect to Ben X, because I'm not a bully at all. But for him to have somebody like me dislike you, just factor that in. Like, factor that in, Ben X. Like, factor that in. Like, just imagine me and you locked in a room and it's just me and you. I could torture you in there if I wanted to. And you following behind that will put you in a situation like that because he's threatening the kids of strangers that he don't know.
Okay. So now you see, right? Hold on, how you do, right? Man. Okay. So now you see, again, y'all got to be careful with the people that they put out there for you, because you don't know what these people were doing out there. So in the terms of Rizza Islam was basically selling melanated children to the Church of Scientologists, who's his dad. His dad was head of the Church of Scientology at one point in time, and he was basically taking a cut of selling melanated children to the Church of Scientology in order to extract their melanin. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So you never know. So again, Who says that Rizza Islam isn't a changed man here now? But I still wouldn't trust Rizza Islam. I still don't want to hear nothing that he has to say. I can give a damn about what Rizza Islam has to say. Now, now to make it more interesting is Rizza Islam is a big advocate of Louis Farrakhan, and people are asking me, what do I think about Louis Farrakhan? I don't like Louis Farrakhan. Okay, this nigga look like Baphomet himself. He look like a goat himself. Now check this out, right? Why is the U.S. government paying Louis Farrakhan to spread hate? What? Why is the U.S. government paying Louis Farrakhan to spread hate? Why is this? Why is this? Did you know the U.S. government paid Louis Farrakhan $364,500 in contracts for religious services to prison inmates, including spiritual guide services and study services? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know the U.S. government was paying Louis Farrakhan that much? And I'm talking about yearly, right? I'm talking about yearly. They pay him yearly. This is why he only comes out during certain events. This is why Louis Farrakhan only comes out. When was the last time you heard Louis Farrakhan come out? When the whole thing, when Kanye West was going on, right? When Kanye West was being anti-Semitic, talking about, I agree with brother Kanye and him being anti-Semitic, and they have been oppressing my people for so. Shut the hell up, Farrakhan, and go back into the hole that they got you out of, paid you another $365,000 just to come spread some bullshit. Just shut the hell up, old ass man, looking like Uncle Ben's evil twin brother, Uncle Ben from the Rice. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Ben's Rice. You see what I'm saying? Again, you got these people that they put in power. You got to realize what they are doing to you guys. Okay, instead of you working on yourself, they're giving you these stupid people that have no correlation to what's going on in the world in order to keep you away from doing the very thing that you need to be doing, which is waking up from this fucking illusion. You're supposed to be waking up from this illusion. Okay. But then again, they want to keep you entertained, which basically to capture your mind. This what means entertainment, to capture your mind. Yeah, please no gifts. Please don't send no gifts, please. No gifts, please. Listen to the moderators. No gifts. Just hit the like button. That's all y'all gotta do. Just tap the screens. That's all y'all gotta do. Just tap the screens. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The man's a con artist. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, the man's a con artist. Louis Farrakhan is a straight up con artist. And I showed y'all, look, see, I think this is, look, what's it called? The Nation of, look, see? Not so, now you know Rizza Islam is getting paid of it because Rizza Islam represents the nation of Islam, okay? Rizza Islam, what's it called? Represents the nation of Islam has received more than $500,000 in funding from the federal government, despite its lengthy history of anti-Semitism, racism, homophobia, and even anti-American rhetoric. What? They have received over $500,000, even though they're out there preaching about. Even though they're out there preaching about the Jews or the fake Jews and whatnot, right? The fake Jews, they're talking about racism, how they hate the Negro, and how the Caucasians are putting the Negro down. They got, according to Farrakhan, they got a knee on the Negro's neck. Nigga, it'll sound like somebody got a knee on your neck, Farrakhan. Farrakhan artist. Farrakhan, that nigga really not fair. The only thing that's fair about him is his skin. That's the only thing that's fair. He might be white. It might be a suit. Look at his turkey neck. It might be a reptilian under there. I'm not even gonna go as far. It might be a reptilian. Look at his beady gray eyes. Look at this shit. Con artist, Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? And then not to mention that Farrakhan, right? Farrakhan was the one, according to Elijah Muhammad, right? The one who was running the Nation of Islam before Farrakhan came into, right? when Malcolm X was there, Malcolm X saw that basically Elijah Muhammad was out there having sex with little girls. This is proven. This is documented and proven. I'm not going to go in because this is not what I want even to talk about. But this dude was having sex with young girls. And then when Malcolm X confronted him about it, he had Malcolm X killed off. Why? Because Elijah Muhammad was also working with the United States government. Still to this day with Louis Farrakhan. This is why Louis Farrakhan took the place of Elijah Muhammad. Right? To keep who? Melanated people separated. Because if they knew who these people were, if we knew who they really are, there would be no fucking Nation of Islam. Right? The Nation of Islam is even worse than Christianity. What's it called? But that's what I think about the Nation of Islam, Louis Farrakhan, Rizza Islam, right? They're all snakes. They are all snakes to me, right? I don't subscribe to any spiritual leaders. I don't subscribe to any melanated or non-melanated spiritual leaders. What the fuck makes them different from me? What makes them different from me? I just want to know. What makes them different from me? What makes them different from you? The only thing is they have been given a position. So if you don't think, when you see these people, you don't think they're part of an organization? You don't think they're part of an organization that's running something, right? You don't think there's a reason why they're on your face all the time? You don't think that? There's a reason why that is? Right? This is all factual, right? This is all factual. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So y'all really got to be careful when it comes to these leaders. When it comes to these leaders that they're trying to put in front of you, don't listen to any of that shit. Again, you can watch it, but don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Don't be like, damn, man, I fuck with that nigga. I fuck with that old nigga, Louis Farrakhan. He slow as shit. He can't get his point across for about 3 hours, but he makes sense. He never says for 3 hours. He can't get across nothing what he's saying for 3 goddamn hours, but he makes sense. Right? You have everything that you're looking for.